Hey, kindergarten. But it's now time for our math. So today we're going to talk about measurement. We already talked about measurement once, and we did talk about standard measurement and non-standard measurement. We talked about with our standard foot and our non-standard foot. Do you remember the book that we read or that we watched? And the king made a bed for his queen, and with the king's foot, the bed was just the right size, and with the carpenter's foot, the bed was too small for the queen. So we're going to talk more about that today, okay? So our standard measurement is usually with a ruler. This is a 12-inch ruler. It's 1 foot long. And standard, this is usually how we measure things. Well, and if we don't have a ruler, we can use other things to measure, which is non-standard. So we're going to measure again with our feet. So in your packet, you have a foot to cut out. So you can go ahead and cut out the foot after the lesson, because then you can measure things around your house. So right now you'll just watch and you can cut your foot out later. And then I have a non-standard foot. I got Brianna's PE shoe, and I traced it, and this is Brianna's foot up here. And then we'll go to measuring other things, the other pieces in your packet that you'll see. Okay, so first, we're going to measure with standard measurement. This is a 12-inch foot, and we're going to measure around the board, and then we're going to compare the standard measurement with the non-standard measurement. And Miss Barrett's going to help me. Make sure when you measure, you go from heel to toe. So what I mean by that is, here, and then we'll mark. So there's 1 foot. We're going to mark where the toe is, and then we're going to put the heel. So there's 1 foot, 2 feet, and we'll go down the side. So there's like 2.5 feet across the top. I'm going to write 2.5 right here across the top, and then how far down the side, Miss Barrett?
All right, let's see, there's 1, 2.
See how she's marking where the toe is and where the heel is? So make sure there's no spaces in between.
Again, 2.5 feet, Mrs. Rogers.
About 2.5 feet. Okay, now let's measure with Brianna's foot. Let's see, do you think Brianna's foot? Let's compare. Do you think it's going to take 2.5 of Brianna's feet to go around the board? Let's find out. Okay, so let's mark where her heel is and where her toe is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So Brianna.
4 of Brianna's feet.
And then how about down the side?
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So is that the same? It is not the same. So is Brianna's foot smaller than the standard foot? I think all of our feet are going to be smaller than the standard foot. So when we're done watching the video, you guys are going to go around your house and find things to measure and compare the standard foot with your non-standard foot. So you can measure your couch, you can measure your bed, you can measure your pets, you can measure your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters. You can measure anything that you want in your house and compare. Write down if you have you can write down your standard one and your non-standard and compare and see how different your foot measures from the standard foot. And then when you are finished with that, we're going to do some standard measuring on paper. So you have these papers in your packet. Let's erase. We'll move up the measurement. There we go. Thank you, Miss Barrett. We have a page where we're going to measure flowers, and we have a page where we're going to measure vegetables. And each of them have a ruler on the bottom. I already cut them out. And you could cut them both out, or you could just cut one out and use it for both. Let's go with the one from the flowers. It looks like a ruler. It is 6 inches long. Let's compare to the regular. Oh, there it is. Yes, that is 6 inches. Let's see. Oops. I dropped my ruler. Mrs. Rogers always drops things. Okay, let's go with the ruler that's on your vegetable paper. Okay, that's closer to the regular ruler. First, let's measure our flowers. Are you ready? So we have to, let's see, we have to get it at the very bottom. Make sure you're exactly next to the bottom. And our tallest flower is, it's about 5.5 inches, but let's say that it's 6 inches, just to make it easy.
To make it easier.
Yep. So on the A, where the line is, write your number 6, and it's 6 inches. Because the ruler,
That it comes with.
yeah, I dropped it, so I have to pick it up. The ruler that it comes with puts it right at 6 inches. Yes. I guess I'll switch. I'm gonna switch rulers. Use the ruler from your paper. Sorry guys, that's kind of a little confusing. Okay, let's measure flower B. Put it right at the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right across the top.
Yep.
How tall is that flower?
That's
It is
5 inches.
Okay, write your 5. And then we're going to go to flower C. Put it right at the bottom. Measure to the top. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Flower C is 3 inches tall. Very nice. Okay, now let's switch to the ruler for our veggies. It looks like this. And this looks like a cucumber. So we're going to have the 0 at the bottom. Make it a line. And let's count. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. So our cucumber is 4 inches
4
long.
inches.
Nice. Okay, let's measure. This one looks like a potato.
I was wondering what that was.
It came out a little dark in the copier, and it looks like a potato. And our potato is 1, 2.
2 inches.
Our potato is 2 inches, and you can see if you have a real potato at your house
Ooh.
and compare.
There you go.
And if you have a real cucumber at your house,
Yeah.
you could compare. And this looks like a piece of corn.
An ear of corn, yeah.
And ready? 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Our corn is 3 inches high, and our last veggie, well, it looks like a tomato, and tomato is really a fruit.
Yeah,
But
it
that's
is.
okay. And our tomato is only 1 inch high.
1 inch high. Okay.
And that is how you're going to measure. And then when you're done measuring on your papers with our veggies, it also says circle the shortest vegetable in red. And so which one is our shortest vegetable? Ooh, I'm going to pull a stick and see who can tell us
yes.
who our shortest vegetable is. Addison, can you tell me what our shortest vegetable is? Okay, you should have said the tomato because it was only 1. And we're going to circle it in red. I'm going to grab a red marker and a green one while I'm over here. And I'm going to take the green one.
Sure.
And our shortest vegetable, we're circling it in red. And then we're going to find our longest vegetable. Which one is our longest vegetable?
Let's see. Carter.
Carter, which vegetable is our longest vegetable? I hope you're saying cucumber because it is the cucumber. And we're going to circle the cucumber with your green.
Green, nice.
And remember, that's why you took your crayons home. So you have crayons to circle your vegetables in color. All right, guys. So those are our papers and your feet. So I want you to measure things in your house with your feet and compare your standard 12 foot to your non-standard foot. And then use your rulers from your papers and measure things around your house. And if you would like, you could turn your papers over and you can write on the back and show me things that you measured. So you could draw a picture of your bed and you could write how long your bed is. You could draw a picture of your couch, make a measurement, write down the measurement of how big that was. So when you bring them back, I can see what you measured in your house. I can't wait to see what everybody measures. Okay, guys, have fun measuring. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.